It has to do with almost all the committees of the National Assembly in particular. So what is disturbing is we must come up, Mr. President, to create a kind of mechanism of a way out of making sure that where revenue generating agencies refuse to report accurate information, verifiable information, then something has to give in. There must be a way of sanctioning some of them. Usually, when you see this 92, quite a number of them have been invited by the Public Accounts Committee. Not once, not 2 times, not 3 times, sometimes even some of them even 10 times. And they hardly show up. And nothing happens. So I think it is important we put that. Secondly, of importance, I was part of the team that went to Port Harcourt to verify the veracity of otherwise as to whether the NNPC have started production. And I can gladly report, sir, it is commendable. No matter what you can say, you have to give kudos to the president, this particular president, for making these things happen in the last 27 years. We had...
Order. Listen to what Senator Ningi said, that we must commend this particular president for making the refinery in Port Harcourt to work. And that this has not happened in the last 27 years.
27 years.
27 years. Please go on.
27 years.
Please go on.
And that is the truth. And Mr. President, what is disturbing? We found 2 refineries. One was commissioned in 1964. The other one in 1978. What is alarming that this projection is taking place on the refinery that was commissioned in 1964. That is the first one. When you go there, you know from the bottom of your heart that something is amiss in this country. You could see clearly there was an internal sabotage and external influence. And we made the contractor. And he told us, sir, that it is only in Nigeria that he has seen this anomaly happen. So far, he has dealt with the one that is the refinery that was commissioned in 1964. And he's on the one that was commissioned in 1978. And he talked about the mindset of Nigerians, the mindset of people, that as long as we allow people to have their interests over and above that of the country, we will never go far. And we raised issues of sustainability in the course of our assignment last week, and we were assured. We saw the petroleum coming, we saw petroleum being loaded, and I am sure it was all in the national decision. Now, what we must do, I'm sure it will be led by you, Mr. President, is to make sure that NNPC should have no excuse whatsoever in coming back to say they needed something or the other, because we have seen production taking place. If they do that, that means we'll go back to the question of internal sabotage. Yes, going forward, the future is bright. We are having Port Harcourt running. And they said they had done 78% on Wari and Kaduna. So if by March or June next year, we are being able to put our refineries in action, plus Dangote, then we need to see the exchange rate coming down. Because when you look at what NNPC requires and the refineries, they grab much of this foreign exchange in the country. And when we have these 4 refineries working simultaneously, then Nigerians need to see a brighter future. The Nigerians will feel it. They will see it. Right now, whatever you do in this country, there's a question mark whether it will continue. And whereby this thing is coming, why there's a production, we need to see the price of petroleum coming down. We should not continue. Chairman, we should not continue to keep on business as usual. Production is going on, yet the prices are not coming down. Dangote is on flow. Port Harcourt is on flow. By today, we need to see these petroleum prices coming down, if we are honest with ourselves. And why we don't see it coming down, then it is the work of the National Assembly to ask questions, raise questions, so that we get the answers straight. But where you see some of these things happening and we keep quiet, out there, the people are just part of this conspiracy, making sure that the general citizens of this country suffer. So I think this is something that is modest. The report is clearly done with a serious hard work put on it. We had several days on this MTEM, and we had asked professionals to come and give us their point of view. And I'm sure this is a package that by next year this time, if these futuristic items are not met, then there must be questions. There must be questions. And where there are no changeable, verifiable answers, then there must be sanctions. Mr. President, sanction is very important. The National Assembly must know that the reason why democracy prevails. The National Assembly must know that the reason why there must be democratic dividends. Show me your nation, show me your National Assembly, and I will show you the kind of nation you are. Sir, we have what it takes to make sure that this country works. And I believe you can lead the way. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I was just going to end on the same note that you mentioned now, that if there is any committee that is having difficulty reining in the operators of any agency, they have the power of the Constitution to bring such agencies to book. I would not want to hear that we invited this, invited that. I'm saying that because of what you said about the public account.